G'day guys and girls, it's CaptainKarta, and on this episode of the Sydney 1850 map, Amtrak takes over. So, whilst the Amtrak F3 gets around and does its thing, F3, F7? One of the two. While the Amtrak train does what we've now colloquially known as the Big Loop, which is the line we actually finished up in the last episode, you can check that out just above, just there. This train is already making a comfortable little profit. It's going to take a little while to bed in. But you do remember how I pointed out the fact that here, this stretch between Redfern and Central at the moment is an absolute nightmare. This is the nightmare coming true. This is now getting to the point where all of this is all blocked up. And it's going to take something big to fix it, because as you can see, there's already 380 people waiting for the big loop. There's 380 people trying to get to Central. So what we need to do is we're going to hit the pause button, because I need to widen this station. This station now has to go to 3 tracks. What that's going to do to everything here, I don't quite know yet. Anything with Ultimate Station tends to try and break the station, and I need to do this in the actual thing itself. Now, keeping in mind, this is currently set to 2 tracks each way. Now, if I open that up to 4 tracks, okay. I don't quite break everything, but I kind of start breaking everything. So this is what we're going to do. Bear with me, folks, because this is going to be big. Redfern has to go. This is going to be painful. Redfern's now gone. In no uncertain terms. 6 million, 7 million. Oh dear God, this is going to cost an absolute $8 million, 5 million. We're just casually removing most of the population of Redfern, because that's what you do. Now, we've got to piss this lot here off, which I really don't want to do, but I kind of have to, because if I don't, we're going to end up with all sorts of problems when I actually go to reconnect all these lines back up. So, we remove everything that we can. We basically remove everything back to and including the crossovers. And the reason we do that is because we want to force the trains back onto the correct lines. What I'm also going to end up doing here, and a lot of houses here are going to end up hating me. $9 million worth of street has to go. I'm going to get rid of that. This may seem excessive, but I'm doing all of this here for very, very good reason. And we're about to see why. Because, now here's the thing. We've got this planner dealy. I don't quite know how it works, and I'm probably not going to try and find out. So, we need the half triangle station. The reason we need... Do we need the half triangle station? No, we need the triangle station. That's what we need. So, we need high speed with containeri. We are going to want 4 tracks on each. I'm pre-planning 4 tracks for down that side. So this is an 8-track station. We want no transit tracks on anything. Now the A side, what do we have that set to? What's 600 look like? I think we had it set for like 250. I could be wrong. Hopefully I am wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, 250 looks about right. And side B also needs to be 250. Because the stations need to peel away from each other. Now, platform length. Let's try and set up 400 metre long stations here. Oh, jamoy, that's a long... Yeah, okay. Let's go 320 each side. 320 will get me out of trouble, as most trains I'm planning to be 320 metres long. I'm completely cool with 320. Okay. Alright, see, this is the fine-tuning part. This is where we need to get this right, and we have to get it right the first time. See, these corners are too much. So this radius, let's blow it out to 333 on each side. One of the sides I remember being far shallower because it needs to take this corner here and fill that gap. The other one needs to spur off rather violently. I think side B is the one I need to think. Let's try 600 on side B. I think that's the closest side to over there. I hope it is. Yes, it is. Right. Okay, like I said, now you can start to appreciate the scale of the problem that we are going to have. I have to realign so much to make this work, it's not even going to be funny. Okay. So, no. Don't snap. Don't snap. Okay. Yeah, you can snap to that, that's fine. Okay. This at the moment works. Do I just want to plop it down? No, I don't. Let's just have a quick look at everything else here. Yep. I want 95% roof length. What does that look like? This is the part where we really pray tell that we do not break everything. Let's go to 80%. Central platform's common block length. What's 100 do when I set that to 100? I think, does that fill up the whole gap? Because it did look kind of nice with that sort of coverage going on. Okay, it does. Whoa, that turns into a lot of platform. Okay, let's try to go 66%. Okay, 66 I can work with. Now, does that give us main entry, extra large? And I think that's going to try and put the main entrance on the wrong side. Yes, it is. Okay. Main entry, extra large, position central. Left or right. Okay, it now only wants the main entrance to be on one particular side. What if I tell it right? What does right do? Okay, it literally puts it on the right. Okay, that kind of changes things. The main entry to central platform. Possible. Okay, there we go. Now we've fixed it. Now this is pretty much exactly how I want it. So, what we want to do here is we want to drop this in place roughly where we want it to be, which is going to be not having a collision with stuff. 7 buildings will be removed. And it didn't break the game. However, what it has done... Oh no, it's actually kept Redfern. That's good. Right. Let's link all of this up while we've got this chance, because this is not going to happen again. That tram station. That tram station is going to go. I have an exciting new tram station I actually just checked out in the Steam store before we started. And it looks interesting. I'm going to quickly... let's just smoothing gun all of this before we go too far ahead of ourselves here. Get it all smooth. Smooth it now, because you then don't have to smooth it later. See? There's method in the madness. That street is awfully high. I actually didn't realise that street was that high. Okay, so that entrance has plumbed itself into the road. I'm sure I wanted it to do that. Somehow. And so this is the other problem, is it sort of spits these other platforms off on a bit of an angle, but that's okay. We'll end up sort of aligning all of this. This is all going to mainly have to go. Have I still got trains coming out of that? How many flaming trains did I put on there? Holy crap. Yeah, I kind of, at the end of last episode, played through a little bit more, and I played through a little bit at the start of this one as well. Mainly just to see how everything's would sort of pan out. I'm kind of glad I did. Small street? Yep, small street's fine. Alright, let's just link up the station. Can you build that in a way that doesn't look retarded? There we go. Sorry, that's probably not the word to use. I'm sure that's offensive to someone. Sure of it. Oh wow, we can actually plumb all this up to medium straight. Okay. Do it. You appear to already be medium straight, but I'm just going to hit the button anyway. Oh no, you were large straight. Well done. I believe there's a term that we can use to describe me right about now. It's not a particularly friendly term. Right-e-o. So we're going to spit another one off to there. We're going to spit this one probably off to there. Can we also sort of like do a bit of a junction down towards there? Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. And that gives us all sort of plenty of pedestrian access down and all sorts of stuff. That makes us all very, very happy. Now, I also want to fix up the bus stations around here at Redfern because it's all sort of gotten a bit haywire, shall we say. Let's go into the bus station and let's pick out our wonderful new tram stop. Please do not crash the game. Thank God for that. Okay. Now you can see these are ones I've picked up from the Steam Workshop and they look rather interesting. I don't quite know what's what. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to be for trams and buses for... I'm going to say that one. Because what I want to do is I would actually like to plumb this in so that it just sort of becomes part of the... Yeah, that kind of works. And that would give us the station that we would require. And even better, it can turn around and loop in on itself. And it looks cool. I mean, let's face it, that looks pretty gosh darn trendy. Yeah, you know what? Do it. That's our wonderful new tram stop. Now, we need to make sure we set that for tram. The halt is designed for a tram. Oh, okay, you can actually train... Okay, so no, we don't want a dual one. We only have one thing coming into here. The link. No, we don't need that to be set up. And that's for another tram on the other side. No. Okay. Do it. Redfern tram station. Oh, hang on a minute, we do. Redfern to Panic... Huh? Do I actually have... Okay, I do have a bus run. Right. So, we do want a bus and a tram. Yeah, okay, that works. Done. Sweet. Fixed. And even freaking better, let's set... Oh, why do I have... Huh? Oh no, because it stops twice. That's okay. I was completely losing my bubbles. Right, okay, so Redfern to Farrington Community, you need to use Terminal 2 because you are a bus. This is a tram. Okay. Are the trams going to be happy with that corner? They better be. Cool. Alright. That doesn't look half bloody bad. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Which means the tram will go do-do-do-do-do-do, in it goes. And then it will bugger on off. And then when it comes back, it'll come back in again. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Cool. Perfect. Right. Now. You lot, I'm sorry to say, you really need to get out of my way. It's okay, I'm going to fix you soon. I'm going to get to you. Because what I really want to do first is we're just going to plumb that into there because that looks legit. Sure. That's a wow factor. Oh, there's a lot of wow factor. Okay. Right. Redfern will fix itself up in all due course. We certainly hope, because this is a hell of a change. Okay, so just to confirm, you guys currently have no problem. No, because you literally do Paddington to Redfern and you're dropping straight at Redfern Station. Cool beans. You guys, the Redfern commuter, which is the tram service, you also have no problem because you use the same station, and that is all cool. Why is it broken at River Street? Where's stop number 3? Valley Street. Why do we hit Valley Street 3 times? Couldn't connect all stations. Yeah, no joke. Because I haven't quite finished fixing everything yet. That one there was on this side. Can you jog my memory as to how that worked? They came back this way. I'm pretty sure. 16. And then it went to 17, which was Main Street. Okay. This is okay. This is fine. Electric. Yes. Don't do that one. Very good reason why I don't want you to do that one, because I want you to not come off there. I don't want you to come off there either. What happens when I tell you to do that? You argue with me. Rightio, okay. What happens when... No. Nope. No. Stop it. Go away now. It's quite fine. If you want to annoy me, keep doing what you're doing. Okay. We're going to zip in this way. Is that going to be too high for that to link up and look stupid? No. Right, cool. And give me bus laned. Because hopefully this only turns into literally a tram track and nothing else. Do I want to turn it to a 4-lane street? Has this all 4-lane street? No, it's not. It's not bus laned either. That's a concern. Right. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Keep. Yes. And then you can link back into there. Sure. Right, Washington Street. I will give you your required amount of stops. Does that break everything? No. Unbelievably, it doesn't. Okay. The trams have now sorted themselves out. I now want to try and rectify whatever the hell this here is. An abomination. So these buses are all operating that run. They literally go that way and then they bugger back off. But the problem is with them all coming this way and with the quantity of buses we've got, you know what? I'm not even going to look at that for the moment. Right, now, 12th Street. Stop number 4. Where are you? 1. Where's 2? 2's there. That's River Street. Where's stop number 3? 3's there. Okay, 12th Street's there. And then Dogwood Street there. Okay. Rightio. Large Street. Yes. Tram track electric. Yes. And a bus lane. Yes. I want you lot to come whizzing around the corner. And I then want you... Now you need to sort of meet up with that big junction there. There we go. Will you do me the honour of becoming my road joint? You kind of want to, but you've got too much slope. Yeah, I kind of had that feeling, eh? Is there any way I can make you agree? No, there's not. Very well. Can you, like, stay level? Cheers. Cheers, that'd be great. Thank you. No, for yes. Right, do that. And do that. Don't look ugly. No. It's okay. I'm cool with this. This is completely cool. There's nothing wrong with it. You're overthinking it, Captain. Don't fix it. It'll be fine. They'll do their own thing. I don't know why I'm going to put another set of tram stations here, but apparently I am. Because I did it before. Right. You're happy? You're happy. There's literally a plethora of tram stations. And it all looks good. It all looks kosher. No one's arguing with each other. Redfern, miraculously, is somehow coming all the way out to here. I know, right? It doesn't make any sense. Also, why the hell did we hit this thing again? Huh? What? Actually, that's a very good question. What? I'm a little bit confused, but by the same token, I really don't want to worry too much about it. Okay, I'm not worrying about that. Right. This, however, I am going to worry about. Because this has now grown to at the point of just complete and absolute lunacy. Depot, go away. You go away too. Go away, go away. Yep. Bugger off. Go away. Yep. Yep. See ya. Later. Bye. Thanks for the fish. You're welcome. See you later. Keep calm, Captain. It's okay. You'll fix it. You'll fix it, dude. You'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, he says it'll be fine. Meanwhile, he doesn't quite know exactly what he's going to do here. Because that there is one line out to Waverley. So I really don't need to stress too much about that at the moment. I'm just going to pick a platform I want it to go to. And probably plumb in some extra tracks. You know what? Let's do this for the time being. Because this makes sense. Let's also do something kind of cool with this. Coming down to merge. Yep. No, I don't want you to join. What I want you to do, actually, I am going to want you to join. Just not right now. So if I get you to come across there and keep about 90, keep about 70 through that switch. Yep. Cool. Where's that point? Point is there. And I want you to parallel point to there. Sweet. See, look at that. Fixed it. Now you're going to seemingly sweep to there, as are you. None of you are going to whinge. No whinging. Unbelievable. Could this be a train line that doesn't want to whinge in Transport Fever? Can you actually believe it, folks? Because I certainly can't. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever why this doesn't want to argue with me. But look, we have station that actually does things. Now, this here is the line that I've got problems with. Why have I got problems with it? Because I've got 3 different trains that all need to use this. Unfortunately, all 3 also go backwards and forwards. And there are a lot of commuter trains that don't like me at the moment. Can't say I blame them. Now, right, this is also the problem because this line up here is congested like hell. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to end up bulldozing that. Or I need to realign all this to come 6 lines, or even 8 lines. 2, 4, 6. I mean, let's be honest here. I could open this up to 8 tracks the whole way down, and I still wouldn't have enough room. You know what? To hell with it. Yep. Do it. Goodbye. Go all the way back. Yep. Just do it. Get out of my face. Out of my face. Do not click on the wrong piece of track. Do not separate the train because you will never get it back. Ever a don't. Bloody again. Go back. Get out. Go. A lot of you. Yep. See you later. Bye. Thanks for the fish. Get out. Bye. Bridge. It's been real, dude. Can we select just the bridge, please? I don't want the road. Like, I can't tell. I can't even control Z. Like, I can't even hit undo. Rail bridge. Thank you. Goodbye. Yep. See ya. Thanks. Get out of here. Get lost. A lot of this track has been around since, like, pretty much we started. And I think that's what a lot of my problem is the tracks, and a lot of these lines have been here since day dot. I mean, these outer lines here are pretty much the original line. This is the original Darling Harbour Station, right here. Now, we have the arduous task of now fixing all of it. Because I've had it up to here with the amount of problems that we are having. As much as I'm not going to say it kind of looked realistic, because it kind of didn't. I was reasonably happy with it. I do say reasonably, very, very loosely. I actually wasn't really happy with it at all, to be quite honest. Since day one, it was okay. It made perfect sense because there was another station there. Now it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, because there's now just it was getting almost real. Dare I actually say it? It was actually getting to a point where the network was that clogged just in this area here alone that it was starting to affect everything else. Some would say that's Sydney for you. Now the good thing is this means I can now finally fix this flipping road, because I'm going to plumb the road in afterwards. Why am I going to do that? Because I want this all to... I want it to just a little tunnel there. Just build a tunnel. But don't argue with me when I've tried to plumb all the railway lines in to go through there. I am not taking any freaking prisoners this time. Now, keeping in mind what line is what here. Shit. No, this is okay. This is cool. Right, what we want to do, alright, let's not do that. Yep, let's keep that level to there. That's cool with me. Now, keeping in mind, you need six lines to go through here. So build it wide enough to put 6 flaming tracks. And hope and pray that you've done it the right way. Because when they come out of Redfern, if they've got a jostle, it's going to be on. It's going to be so on. Worst thing still is I've got to plumb it. I've got to put another depot in here somewhere, because these trains have to go somewhere. That's the scary bit. Now, we want them to cross through here, and I actually want them to go land this time around. Thank you, autosave. Indubitably timed. I've probably misused that word. A British person will tell me. British people in the comments, go nuts. Do your worst. I will never pretend to be accurate. If I'm accurate, I'll be accurate. But I'll never pretend to be accurate and claim... Well, I'll never lie and tell you that I'm being accurate. Does that kind of make sense? Because I don't think it kind of does. Right, large street bar... No. Thank you. Can you please tunnel now? Like, seriously? You've really got to argue with me? That much? I want you to build a tunnel. I just don't want it to look like an absolute pile. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. Does that look half bad? I don't think it does. Looks kind of realistic. Sweet! We finally have a tunnel. Wow, that was a lot of stuff I just got rid of. It was a lot. Right, okay. See, terrain tool, you are capable. You can do it. Positive reinforcement is all you needed. And look, this is what you did. You built it. I don't know why you couldn't just do it before, because you're bloody... Keep calm. Keep calm and carry on. Now, you there, can you join to that and not look stupid? Forget I asked. 4th track to 4th track. 5th track. I'm going to leave that outside station sort of free and clear for the moment. Yep, do that. I actually don't mind the look of that. It doesn't look completely ridiculous at all. Best thing is, they actually do stay, yeah, pretty much the same height. Sweet. Right, now this one here may be a little bit of a problem. No, unbelievable, it's not. Okay, now you, I want you to do something cool. But I want you to do it back about there. Because I want you to be able to keep speed and not look silly. Do you look silly? Oh, don't do that. No. Did you not hear me say don't? Right. So this is what I want to do. I want to make it look like it's coming on a bit of a curve, but then it will straighten out and everything fixes itself and then everything's cool. Look at that. Yes. Look at this, people. Modernity. Modernity? Is that a word? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sure I've heard that word. Modernity? Modernity. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes. As a matter of fact, screw it. I'm making that word up right now. You will undoubtedly correct me in the comments, like you very keen-eyed commenters do. You do like to correct me quite a lot. I actually don't mind that. Feel free. The point was actually raised in a comment the other day that maybe we should try to do this a little bit more prototypical. Now, in the world of scale modelling, and when I'm talking about like model trains and whatnot as well, the word prototypical is thrown around a fair little bit. It's almost, I won't say it's a curse word, because it's not, but it's a term to be used very loosely. So if someone says, oh, look at me, I've made a prototype layout. No, you haven't. If it's prototype, it's exactly alike the original, and no one is that perfect. Yeah, I was going to say, can we get rid of like little divots in the ground? Because that just looks ridiculous. What's up with the divots? Devs, please answer me this. What is up with the divots? There's a lot of smoothing gun to do here. It's right about now that you actually realise the scale of what you've just built when you've got this much smoothing to do. That's what the line was like. Yeah, I know. It was shocking. You know, screw it. Look at that. That's a station. Now, there's still several trains which are having arguments. But totally understandable. And, of course, that depot is now going to be in my way. So that depot is now going to go to hell. I'm sure I built that there for some strange reason. But I don't care what the reason was. Okay, there we go. And you. And you. Okay, we've fixed most of the trains. However, it's now going to tell me that it's now had a colossal problem that it wants me to rectify. And I'm sure it's going to be, because it's now actually flashing with 3, that's probably going to be something bad. I've never noticed it do this pinching thing in the ground before. Has anyone else noticed this? Because this is the first time I've noticed ground pinching. Okay. Haha, I bet you weren't expecting to see my ugly mug at the end of the video. See, I slide these things in here to make sure you're paying attention. At the end of each video, I'm going to teach you an Australian slang word, or a phrase that we commonly use in conversation. Today's phrase is a cold one. What do I mean by a cold one? I'm not talking about snow, I'm not talking about the weather, I'm talking about I'm going to go down and I'm going to have a beer. So if I say I'm going to go have a cold one, I'm going to go drink a beer. You can use that now. You'll thank me later.